Namaste. Welcome to Shubham Alock Astrology. Today I am going to talk about a very important topic that we should not miss while looking at a horoscope. This is the most important or the most prominent house in the horoscope where the maximum movement will happen. The part of life which will be most prominently activated in the life of a horoscope. For some, their professional life is most activated. For some, their marital life is most activated. For some, competition is most activated. Right? And the complete life revolves around this. So it is very important before we make an holistic analysis of the horoscope that we judge this particular point. Now, how do we judge it? So first of all, you have to find the strongest planet. But before finding the strongest planet, if there is an exchange in the horoscope, what does an exchange mean? Suppose there is an exchange between Saturn and Mars. When we will say it is an exchange between Saturn and Mars? In that scenario, when say Mars is in Capricorn and Saturn is in Scorpio. What happens in this scenario? There is an exchange between Capricorn and Scorpio. To judge this exchange, it is not said that it is an exchange between Saturn and Mars. It is told an exchange between those houses where Scorpio and Capricorn falls, right? This is an exchange. If there is an exchange between two planets, two houses in a horoscope, the most prominent events or the life of the person whom the horoscope belongs to will revolve around these two particular houses only. Suppose you say Capricorn is in the 12th house and Scorpio is in the 10th house. In that scenario, the whole life of the person will revolve around profession and travels, profession and change of place, profession and dissettlement, right? So if there is an exchange, you have to see that exchange very carefully. After that come the main topic. In those charts where there is no exchange, you have to find the most powerful planet. Now, most powerful planet you have to find according to the Sthan Bala or the positional strength of planet. What is a positional strength? Let me explain you. Exalted planet have the maximum positional strength. Sun is exalted in Aries, Moon is exalted in Taurus, Mars is exalted in Capricorn, Mercury is exalted in Virgo, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, Venus is exalted in Pisces, and Saturn is exalted in Libra. For Rahu Ketu, you can take the exaltation of Rahu into Gemini and the exaltation of Ketu into Sagittarius. Exalted planet is the most powerful planet in the Sthanabali. Next comes the planet who is in Mulatrikona. Sun is in Mulatrikona in Leo. Moon is in Mulatrikona in Taurus again. Mars is in Mulatrikona in Aries. Mercury in Gemini. Jupiter in Sagittarius. Venus in Libra. Saturn in Aquarius. Rahu in Virgo and Ketu in Pisces. This is the second most powerful planet. The third most powerful planet is the planet in his own sign. That is Sun in Leo, Moon in Cancer, Mars in Scorpio, Mercury in Gemini or Virgo, both. Though, as I have already told you, Virgo for Mercury is exaltation sign as well as Mulatrikona sign. So only Gemini is taken as the own sign of Mercury. Jupiter into Pisces, Venus into Taurus, Saturn into Capricorn, Rahu into Aquarius, and Ketu into Scorpio. This is the third most powerful planet who is in his own Rashi. And other than this, the planet who are retrograde and the planet who are Vargottam, that means the planet occupying the same Rashi in D1 chart and the same Rashi in D9 chart, that is known as Vargottam. You have to find how many planets get these 5 strength: exaltation, Mulatrikona, own sign, Vargottam or retrogression. Whichever planet get these type of strength, you have to find the most powerful of them. The house ruled by this planet and the house where this planet is situated. Most importantly, the house where this planet is situated will be the most prominent, most important, most activated, most charged house in the life of the person, and his whole life, say around 70 to 80% of his life, everything in his life, each and every affair of his life will be revolving around these houses only. This will be the basic theme of his life. First, while looking at a horoscope, you have to judge this. Only then All other combinations and all other things in the horoscope have to be seen and judged with respect to this particular technique only. For the one who have a very prominent 12th house, there is no settlement in his life, there is no permanent settlement in his life. So whenever you predict a job for him, or purchase of a property for him, or a marriage for him, you always have to keep in mind that whatever challenges, difficulties, or even opportunities that are going to come into his life will be because of travels, lack of settlement, instability, etc. That is indicated by the 12th house. Only keeping this particular technique in mind, you can do an holistic analysis through Vedic astrology. If you want to learn how to predict through the horoscope A to Z, starting from the basics of astrology to predicting and timing events along with remedies, if you want to learn it holistically, step by step, under the proper guidance, and want to be an astrologer, please join my forthcoming Parashara Sutras course, where I will be covering A to Z of astrology, specifically focusing on making predictions, timing events, providing remedies, and we will be also covering specializations such as how to find about progeny, profession, marriage, etc. Thank you for watching the video and taking your time out. Namaskar.